What is up, you guys? It is Matty here, and today I'm bringing you a Fallout video. This is a Fallout hub. When you want Fallout videos and information, you come here, people. So before we get into today's news series, I want you to check out yesterday's news series that appears every Monday and Friday. That is the Fallout 4 wishlist, where basically your comments make the episodes. So if you missed it, go ahead, check it out. It's going to be a long-running series, and I want you guys to take part in it and tell me what you want to see in the next Fallout. While you're at it, be sure to follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, as a bunch of you have been doing, but I'm trying to reach 1,000 for each of those so I can connect with you guys outside of YouTube. It makes my life a lot easier. But today I'm introducing to you a new series, the Fallout Lore series, which will appear every Tuesday and Thursday as long as this video gets 100+ likes before then. So be sure to go ahead and do that. But anyways, let's get into the new series. Alright, so in today's first lore episode, we're going to go over ghouls. The reason I chose this was because a lot of people are saying in comments that in Fallout 4 they want race choices, and everyone's been talking about ghouls being one of them. So I figured this would be a great place to start. How this works, though, is that you guys will post your comments on what you want to see in the next lore video. The ones that I see most frequently or the most thumbs ups, I will talk about next. So be sure to go ahead and post your comments down below. Without further ado, let's get into this. So ghouls were once humans, but they were caught outside of a protective vault when the bombs dropped. The same radiation that turned their flesh into parched leather has given them an incredibly long lifespan. Those closest to the blast zone are still so radioactive that they continue to glow. These glowing ones, as they are called, have had some of their intellect actually burned away. Shunned by the people of the waste, most ghouls have little to live for, but some are more educated than other ghouls and can actually make conversation. But here's the thing, ghouls were not created immediately after the Great War in 2077. The process took months or years for some. After a few weeks, their skin slowly started to flake off and crack, as well as partial or complete hair loss. Although lacking strength due to decayed tissue, ghouls have heightened senses, making them more perceptive and lucky than other wasteland humanoids. As a result, chems like jet barely affect them. This may explain a little bit as to why we haven't seen this race being playable in a Fallout game. One feature about ghouls previously mentioned in this video that some ghouls may seem as a perk and others as a curse is that all ghouls live considerably longer than normal humans, though they are sterile. The reason for this longevity has to do with the difference on cellular level and the ability of ghoul DNA to regenerate at a rate unmatched by normal human nucleic acids. Occasionally, in a ghoul, additional genetic material is added as a result of the mutation. The unnaturally long lifespan of a ghoul is also due to a mutation within the autonomic nervous system of certain individuals following exposure to specific combinations of ionizing radiation with wavelengths below 10 picometers. Ghouls, at least the non-feral ones, are generally as intelligent as normal humans. However, their physical repulsiveness makes the life of a ghoul difficult at best. Only the most tolerant human communities accept them as anything more than monsters. Some ghouls eventually go mad, and it remains unclear exactly what precipitates this change in neurobiology and psychology, but anecdotal evidence seems to indicate that non-social ghouls or those in isolation are more prone to go to this condition. It is also quite possible that this is a gradual process, meaning that eventually all ghouls will succumb to this condition. Ghouls that succumb to insanity are called feral ghouls. They are mindlessly aggressive and, having lost their ability to reason, driven entirely by their instinct. These feral ghouls strongly resemble zombies, like those depicted in old horror films, and this misconception succeeds in alienating non-feral ghouls, even from most humans. The term zombie has become an offensive racial slur to ghouls, and smoothskin is a derogatory term for humans often used by ghouls. But that is all we have for ghouls today. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you learned something about the Fallout universe today. If you have any suggestions, be sure to leave your comments down below for the next lore video. As always, the first hour of this video is live. I will be chatting with you guys in the comments. Leave your comments. Let me know what I should talk about. Be sure to get this video to 100 likes if you want to see another lore episode this Thursday. Also, while you're at it, follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook. Be sure to do all those stuff, and be sure to stay tuned for more Fallout lore videos. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed. Once again, stay sexy, stay active. I love you all. Peace.